This is Tom Meyer, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District, coming to you once again with a video on the Bellevue Elementary School referendum scheduled for September 11th. Want to give you a little update on enrollments, as that's a key question that I hear sometimes. What is our enrollment? The district's enrollment has been fairly steady over the last several years. Ultimately, going into at the end of last school year compared to the 2010-2011 school year, we were virtually the same. I think we went up one student over that time. So enrollment is steady at this time, which is very good. So people may ask then, well, if enrollment's steady, why would you possibly need to add more rooms or more space for students and things like that? Well, over the last 15 to 20 years, and more recently than that, several things have changed. One is, over that time period, we have added 4 preschool rooms, 2 of those in the last 2 years. So we have 4 preschool rooms that used to be used for other things. We also have an art room that we never used to have at the elementary, but providing for our students, which is very necessary for their overall development. We also have added 1 special education room several years ago that way, that was never there before, based on needed programming for students. And we've also added another reading space for students that way, with a teacher for her room to provide more services in that regard. So those are just a few rooms we've added. In addition to that, in the past, we used to be able to use the basement for classes. We can no longer use that based on fire code for the school and what schools have to follow. And we also used to use an area, and that was all for vocal music, but we also used to use an area above the stage for band, which we can no longer use either. As a result, the vocal music from the basement and the band from up above the stage have now moved onto the stage, where we also have PE in the afternoon, so it limits music time to the mornings. But even in the mornings, there's some other activities that happen in there. So that's just a little synopsis of some things that have changed over time with the programming we're offering. In addition to that, this year we have an instructional coach who has a room upstairs that has been used for a variety of different things that way, and that's a STEM room. We actually took a room in the past and split that up 3 different ways for AEA staff, reading, and also gifted and talented. We split that up again into a STEM room that way for our instructional coach. So even though enrollment has remained steady, we're providing more and more things for our students, which is very important for their development and for our future as a society in many ways, because we are preparing our future leaders. To remind everyone also, remember the community engagement meeting is Wednesday, August 1st at 7 o'clock at the middle school, high school gym. Have a great day, everyone.